Hello, Dolly Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. This is Evie. Am I doing a little instruction today? Sunshine. Hey, Dolly Tribe. Happy Friday. I hope everything is going well in your life. I hope you had a very productive week and you are preparing to sit back and relax and have a good time this weekend. I very much hope that for you. I have been inspired to do a video today about selecting a mini-me or having a mini-me doll because I do understand there are quite a few new people to doll collecting. And on Instagram, I saw someone talking about their mini-me, and some people actually have questions about that. I know it seems kind of for those of us that are more seasoned doll collectors, it seems very simple about what a mini-me doll is, what to do with your mini-me. So I just want to get into this. So here we go. What is a mini-me? A mini-me is a doll that is the 1/6 scale version of you. It's pretty much a doll you select that you want to represent you. What kind of doll should you use for a mini-me? Pretty much any doll you want. It's usually a doll from your favorite doll line or doll brand. Now, I do want to let you know, and I didn't do this in the beginning, so forgive me. So there are 10 points that I'm making here, and this last one that you heard was number 2. What kind of doll should you use for a mini-me? Any doll you want. Moving on to number 3. Where can I find my mini-me doll? You can find a doll to resemble you wherever dolls are sold, pretty much. You can have a mini-me custom made by a doll artist, and the doll artists or customizers can be found on Etsy, Instagram, Twitter, eBay, and possibly even Facebook. If there are other avenues, I am not aware of them. Usually, custom doll artists will likely reroute your doll with the desired hair fiber and hair color if you want to change the original doll's hair color. They also will likely change the manufacturer's face up if you ask them to do so and repaint the doll's face to resemble your own. Now, I do want to clear the air a little bit. Custom doll artists are somewhat expensive. They can be. So make sure to shop around for a doll customizer that meets your budget needs. Also, make sure to thoroughly research the artist, check for good reviews, and thoroughly discuss exactly how you want your mini-me to look. You may have to provide materials, or you might agree that the artist should acquire them and different things of this nature. Number 4, does my mini-me doll have to resemble you? No, it's a personal preference. You can have a doll made of green plastic be your mini. It can be a doll you wished you looked like. It can be a doll of a different race, gender, or what have you. Your mini-me can be Cleo Denial from Monster High or Sunny Madison from Rainbow High with a few little things that you adjust. Your mini-me could be a Barbie doll, or perhaps you even resemble Poppy Parker from Integrity Toys, so you may choose her to represent you as your mini-me. If you want a doll to look like you, but you don't have the funds for a custom doll artist, you choose a doll that shares the same chin, forehead, nose as you. Pretty much whatever facial features that you have. You get a doll that has those same facial features and things. Choose a doll that shares an expression or attitude you exhibit on a regular basis, or you can go for the opposite if you please. You do have to take into consideration if you like a smiling doll or a doll that doesn't smile or has a closed mouth smile. You choose the skin tone and the body type of whatever doll line that you like that resembles yours or what have you. From there, you may change the lipstick or other cosmetic features that you wish. An example would be like darkening the eyebrows or making the eyebrows of the doll thinner than what the doll originally had that the manufacturer produced her like. From there, You can also change the eye color, add things like moles, freckles, birthmarks, and or scars. Your mini-me can be recent you, like the current you, or you 20 years ago, or you 20 years from now. However you want to represent yourself. It's about how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. Number 5, do I just get one mini-me doll or several? It's up to you. I definitely have more than one mini. If you collect 5 different brands of dolls, maybe you want a mini from each line. Number 6, can I switch up or change my mind about my mini-me doll? Absolutely. You can get a new one and replace it as much as you want. You can change your mini-me as much as you change your socks if you like. They're your dolls, so just have fun with it. And number 7, what to do with a mini-me. If you find a doll suitable enough to be your mini-me, you can simply display it on a shelf and never really move it after that. You can just adore it from time to time, or you can dress up and photograph your mini. You can also give your mini-me a mini doll as well. Start a doll story series on Instagram if you want. Feature your mini on your YouTube or other type channel if you have one. There's lots to do. Some doll collectors do meetups with their minis and do fun activities for the minis and photograph them. And they'll usually have a theme, like a picnic theme and something like that. Number 8, can I make mini-me dolls for other people I know? Possibly, but make sure whoever you want to make a mini for is okay with you doing so. Number 9, does my mini-me have to be super realistic? No, it's your mini, so it needs to bring you joy and contentment. Some collectors have some kind of fantasy creature as a mini. And as mentioned earlier, your mini represents you. Have fun with it. So it can be cartoony, it can be super realistic, or it can be somewhere in between. Number 10, make sure to get multiples of your mini-me doll if possible. Life happens. Accidents occur. Prepare for the unexpected because it's definitely possible that your doll could get lost, stolen, and or damaged. Certain versions of dolls and face sculpts aren't easily acquired. Most dolls don't stay on shelves forever, so pick up multiples as soon as possible. Sometimes you can wait until the doll goes on clearance or a sale to purchase multiples. Now, I also want to say this. I'm adding on to my notes. You want to make sure that whatever face sculpt, because many face sculpts have names, such as Millie face sculpt or June face sculpt, things of that nature. Sometimes it's also called a face mold. You want to make sure that whatever face sculpt or face mold that you use for your mini, you need to know how common it is or how rare that the face sculpt is. If you have a common face sculpt like Millie, you probably don't need to really get multiples as soon as possible. You can wait a while because Millie is a face sculpt that is produced on a regular basis, so you won't have problems finding multiples. Now, if there's a certain Ken doll that you want as your mini, or if there is a more obscure face sculpt, I don't know, like Odile, even though Odile is getting some Playline dolls, but I don't know, like the mermaid sculpt and a few others that are very rare, like the Greek face sculpt. If your mini has one of those face sculpts, then you'll want to buy the multiples as soon as you get them. So just remember to keep that in mind. Earlier in this video, I did mention that if you want a super realistic mini-me doll, or if you want one that highly resembles you, that you should go to a doll artist if you are not an artist yourself, or if you don't like just having a Playline doll that kind of looks like you. I mentioned to go to a doll customizer or a doll artist. Now, I did say that you need to make sure that you research whoever it is that you want to do the customization of your mini-me. You have to do research. I would talk to other doll collectors who you see with the mini-me doll that looks highly detailed or detailed the way you like your mini to look, and ask them who did it, ask them how the process went. You just want to make sure that you are dotting all your I's and crossing your T's, minding your P's and Q's, just covering all of your checking all the boxes when you are shopping for someone to customize your mini-me for you. It is a big deal. You don't want to get ripped off. You don't want to deal with someone scamming you, because there are, unfortunately, some people in the doll community that do a little bit of scamming, or they, don't get you exactly what you want. So you have to go to people who have good reputations for the doll customizing and the doll artists. I just want to tell you that. Just make sure to do your due diligence and ask around, do the research before getting your doll customized by a doll customizer. All right, Dolly Tribe, I do want to let you know what's going on with me as far as minis. Now, you guys see Sunshine quite a bit in my photos here on this video, especially at the beginning of the video. Sunshine is my mini-me. She's a Playline Barbie 2020 holiday doll. She was the ones that was on the shelves in Target in 2020 for the holiday holiday Barbie doll. She was on the shelves also with a Caucasian doll, and I think they may have had a Latina doll, but they were like $9.99, I think. So that is who she is. Before then, I had another one with the same face mold. I call it the Sunshine face sculpt because I don't think it has a name. I still don't think that sculpt has a name. So I call it the Sunshine sculpt. I want it to stick, but it probably won't. Yeah, that is my mini. I rebodied her, put her on the Barbie Looks #2 model's body. I think that's #2. And I am very happy with her. I do have another face mold that is very similar to the holiday Barbie one with the same face sculpt. And that one is an older doll. Now I do have other minis. I do have other mini-me's. Evie is a version of a mini for me. You guys have seen Evie on my channel before. I have a Project MC Square doll, the black one. I forgot the real doll's name, like the name of the character. But I have the Project MC Square, the black doll, the one with the mermaid hair, the pink blue colored hair. That one I named her Twinkie. Sometimes I call her Mimi. It depends on how I'm feeling, what I call her. She's also a different mini for me. I do have a Rainbow High mini. It's pretty much Aisha Sterling. I just love that doll. So that one represents me in Rainbow High. In Monster High, I have two minis. Ones that I think represent me, which is Mercedes King and EC Dawn Dancer. I do believe those capture my spirit more so than anything as far as Monster High goes. And then I have, who else do I have as a mini-me? I have a couple of other dolls that I have that are mini-me's. Oh, Justine Dancer from Ever After High. Justine Dancer is my mini-me as far as Ever After High is concerned, and they only really had a few characters with darker skin tones anyway. So, but I do like Justine. I like her, I like the dancing thing and theme that she has and everything. So yes, I do have different minis, and some of them capture the different essences of myself. The different facets of Evie Sunshine. In closing, I do want to say making a mini-me can be very fun. Just make sure it's something you truly want to do. Don't do it because you feel left out or to go along with the crowd. Some collectors are just drawn to a certain doll and they choose that particular doll for their mini. It's pretty standard in the fashion doll collecting community to have a mini-me doll. However, it is not required because this is a hobby. Some doll collectors spend many years working on, repairing, reworking, updating, and perfecting their mini-me dolls. Doll enthusiasm doesn't have many set guidelines or rules, so Just have fun. Dolly Tribe, thank you once again for dipping in the Dollmosphere with me today. And that goes along with guests. To the folks that have been with me pretty much from the beginning, I love you guys. To everyone who is newly subscribed, I love you guys as well. Thank you so much. I am very humbled by you guys enjoying my content. I really am. From the lowest views to the highest view videos, I love that you guys love any of my content, because when I originally started, I really didn't think this would be a thing. So, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember to watch your surroundings and stay safe. Remember that plastic waste is a thing, so we need to rework ourselves a little bit in that department and see what we can do to reduce that. And don't forget to keep the sunshine in your life. All right, Dolly Tribe. I love when I sing to y'all. It just makes me laugh. It makes me happy, for real. Brings me a lot of joy, even though, I don't carry a tune so well. It does bring me a lot of joy because the love behind it, it is what it is. All right, you guys. Stay safe. Be well. Many blessings. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.